What's up everyone, it's Bran here from Bloody Breakdown, and I know the Child's Play trailer 2 dropped yesterday, but I wanted to give it 24 hours. I wanted to watch it over and over and over again, and I did. I think I watched it a total of about, I don't know, 8 or 10 times in total. And I really wanted to get a grasp on how I felt for it. I'm doing something a little differently now. I know YouTube kind of comes after me with the copyright strikes if I play the trailer. It's not necessary that I play the trailer and react to it, because I usually don't react to trailers. I usually do more of a review. So I figured it would be better to just talk about it, and if you haven't seen it, I'll leave the link down below in the description section for you to go check out the second trailer for the 2019 Child's Play remake. So, without further ado, let's get into it. My review of the trailer, how do I feel about it? To be perfectly honest with you, I think this trailer does a much better job. It is way more effective, at least in my opinion, of drawing me in to wanting to see this film way better than the first trailer did. I watched the first trailer when it came out a handful of times. I even saw it on the big screen when I went to go see, what was I going to see? I don't know, I've seen so many good horror movies this year, but it was on with one of them that I went to go check out, and I just really wasn't all that impressed with it. And this trailer really took me by storm, because after trying to stay positive about the film, I was a little let down by that first trailer. I tried not to let it show too much, but now that I've seen what this movie is actually about, we saw a lot more footage in this new trailer. We saw a lot more action. We actually heard Chucky speak. As we all know, that will be Mark Hamill filling that role now instead of Brad Dourif. Overall, the trailer is better than the original, in my opinion. However, that's not to say it's without its issues. There are still a few things that I'm having a hard time getting on board with. The biggest change I think a lot of people were upset about in terms of the story are Chucky's origins, whereas it's no longer the serial killer using voodoo in Charles Lee Ray. Artificial intelligence, kind of being taken advantage of by a programmer and things going AWOL that way. I'm having a little trouble getting on board with that. It's not outside the realm of something I could possibly enjoy, but it is such a big change from such an iconic character that I think it will take a little time to adjust to, even when I am initially watching the film. But I think that if done correctly, it's doable. It could be passable in my opinion, but the question remains, will it be done in a way that I think fans of the original can still get on board with? I hope so. I hope so. But at the same time, I hope this movie finds a new generation of horror fans and draws them in the same way it did to a lot of us when we were kids watching the original series. Another thing is, I noticed that Chucky has a control, a grasp, as it were, on any kind of smart products. The Caslin guy even says in the commercial that Chucky can link up to your smart home devices. And we see a little bit more of that in this trailer, where it looks as if he's utilizing a drone to attack somebody, where it looks as if he has complete control over all the smart devices within the home. Even a car, it looks like at one point, a smart car. So that ups the ante a little bit. It kind of takes it in a new level, a new way of how Chucky can go about trying to, you know, off more victims. And it leads to something that I think could be a pretty creative, interesting, and something different for this film. So it's another one of those things I feel that it could totally be screwed up, and it could totally just turn into a big laughable joke if done improperly. But once again, if they can pull it off, it may be pretty interesting. As far as the look of Chucky himself, I'm a little on the fence about this one. I know there's very little CGI. I think Lars, the director, had said something like it was 80-20, with 80% practical effects, 20% CGI. Now that I can't complain about. I am a fan of practical effects. If it can be done practical, it should be done practical. And I do know when you're creating a story, a movie about a killer doll, sometimes it is easier to take shortcuts. And that's what CGI is, in my opinion. It's shortcuts to make things seem a little bit better in the viewing process. Once again, that's one of those things that can be done very well or piss poor. See very well for Jurassic Park, see piss poor for like the Star Wars prequels. Now, as far as the voice of Chucky, as far as Mark Hamill filling the big shoes of Brad Dourif, we got one line from Mark Hamill at the very end of the trailer where he says, "Good night, Andy," in a way that is very, very reminiscent of Brad Dourif. It sounds so similar, but there is a little bit of a difference. I think he sounds more like a child's toy, as he probably should if he was programmed instead of possessed. But it's menacing yet child toy-like at the same time, which I think is the perfect mixture and is exactly what they're going for in this film. Whether it turns out to be that it's, you know, fantastic, I guess remains to be seen, but one thing I can definitely throw, you know, my support behind is Mark Hamill voicing Chucky in this film. I think he's shown time after time he is a fantastic voice actor, and the guy's iconic, so it's fitting, and I appreciate it. Overall, this trailer, like I said at the beginning, made me feel a lot better than I had in the first trailer. Even the things that I'm questioning are good, because I'm talking about the movie. I'm questioning it. I am intrigued by it, and I want to go see it, which is exactly what a trailer does, or should do, should I say. So I gotta give this trailer thumbs up. For the first one, I was a little iffy. And since day one, I've had my concerns. I think we all have, given the quote-unquote beef between the split Child's Play franchise now at this point. But I think that we should all support what we love. Whether it be MGM and Orion over here with the remake, whether it be Don Mancini and co. over here with the original series. And if this film is something that we horror fans, we Child's Play fans enjoy, then continue to support both. That's my plan. So yeah, what do you guys think? What did you guys think about this second Child's Play 2019 trailer? Let me know down in the comment section below. And while you're there, let me know what you thought about this video by leaving a rating. Thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know. Just be honest, I'm cool with that. Also guys, if you will, if you're new here, and you enjoyed the content that you've seen here, please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll never miss another upload here at Bloody Breakdown. And last but definitely not least, before you depart from me today, check the description section where I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't seen the trailer for Child's Play 2019, this is trailer 2. That link will be in the description, front and center, right up top. And also down below that, you'll see a litany of links where you can follow, friend, like, and share everything Bloody Breakdown on our social media accounts, as well as a couple of links that you can support Bloody Breakdown with. But to give you some more information on how you can support Bloody Breakdown using those links is the guy that you've already been listening to this whole time, me. If you enjoy my content and want to support Bloody Breakdown, here are a few ways you can do so. Become a patron of the channel at the Patreon link below. You can make a one-time or a monthly contribution. Simply select a tier of $1, $5, or $10 and unlock the perks that come with your tier of choice. Perks range from early access of videos to your name in the credits listed as a producer. Check out our Amazon wish list with tech items that could go a long way in improving the overall quality of the channel and the podcast. Install Honey. Honey is a free web browser extension that automatically finds and applies coupon codes at checkout for over 30,000 shopping sites, saving you money and coupon searching time. It only takes 2 clicks to install, and using my link in the description section below helps to support Bloody Breakdown. And with the shilling out of the way, I'm Bren from Bloody Breakdown. We'll catch you next time.